What's up, everybody, ladies and gentlemen? Giant Steps TV coming back to you weeks away now from training camp. And as hard as that is to believe, that can only mean one thing. The 2009 NFL season is just around the corner, and I am pumped. So to get ready for the coming campaign, I'm coming at you today with my top 5 off-season storylines coming into the next season. Going to count them down, and really the main criteria I have here is to what extent I think these different factors are going to influence the final outcome of the season. Who's going to make the playoffs, who's going to play in the Super Bowl, and who's going to be hoisting that Lombardi trophy. So let me come at you, counting it down. Number 5, as in 5 excuses the Cowboys fans keep spewing about why their team is still any good. We have T.O. leaves Dallas. Now, you look at it last season, I figure the Cowboys struggled for 2 reasons. They got hit with the injury bug, and they had some major tension in that locker room. You have the offseason to heal up. You ship out the main cause of that tension. You have all the pressure now on the shoulders of Tony Romo, Roy Williams, and the rest of the team to get the Cowboys back to that 2007 form. If they can do that, not only are they going to shake up the picture in the division, they can shake up the whole playoff picture in the conference. That's number 5. Coming at you now with number 4. 4 as in we have Jay Cutler traded to the Bears. You bring a franchise quarterback into the division on a team with, they've got some exciting young offensive weapons. Greg Olsen, Matt Forte, Devin Hester. Jury's still out on, to what extent he can play receiver. But you have Orlando Pace trying to return to form at left tackle. I don't know, a lot of pieces in place here. I think the Bears might be able to turn some things around and maybe represent the NFC North come playoff time. Certainly, though, there's a team standing in their way, and that leads me to story number 3, Brett Favre's return to the Vikings. 3 here is very significant. It's the 3rd time Brett Favre has done this little retirement rodeo. There are, 3 teams in the NFC East the Giants are going to sweep this season. Really, anyway, but you bring a veteran quarterback, Hall of Famer like Brett Favre. Many people say he's the piece of the puzzle for this team, which has some tremendous offensive weapons. Of course, Adrian Peterson. They draft Percy Harvin, Bernard Berrien. Great defense. Really, if Favre comes back, I think not only are the Vikings, could they be the favorite to win the division, I also think they have a good shot to go very deep into the playoffs. Number 2. 11. 11 new teams are starting this season with a new coach than they did last year. You have 2 guys carrying over from midseason last year, Singletary in San Francisco, Tom Cable in Oakland. You have a couple teams with succession plans, so Jim Moore taking over in Seattle for Mike Holmgren, Caldwell in Indianapolis, and then a bunch of other teams going back to the drawing board. This is an unprecedented coaching turnover to the best of my knowledge, and I really think it's going to be tremendous tremendous influence to see to what extent coaches can carry on the programs that they've taken over. Is Moore going to be successful? Is Caldwell going to be successful? Certainly also, coaches like Mangini, Rex Ryan, they're taking over programs that I think are in a position to make the next step. To what extent they can be successful, I think is also going to have a major impact on the final playoff picture next year. And then finally, we come down to number 1. The arguably number 1 gunner, number 1 best offensive player, the number 1 quarterback in the league, Tom Brady coming back from injury. The Patriots, 1 year removed from the Super Bowl. Last year they were 11-5 without him. You bring back the best player in the league to one of the strongest teams in the league, and I definitely think that Brady, assuming that his knee is healed enough, I think the Patriots are going to get back on top in the AFC East, maybe back on top in the AFC, and I think they got to be a favorite to go to the Super Bowl. But anyway, there you have it, my top 5 off-season storylines. I want to hear from you. Post a video below. You can post a comment below. What do you think of the top 5 off-season storylines that are going to have the biggest impact on the coming season? I've got an article up on this on the blog. Blog's got a new look. You can check it out on the link over here. Going to be adding a lot of new features. Going to start doing a podcast very soon, featuring some of my colleagues here on YouTube, not just Giants fans, Eagles, Redskins, Cowboys. Really going to see, what we can do with it. A buddy of mine are going to get started with it and combine a little bit of football talk with some Giants talk and just trying to have a good time. But anyway, I am back. Giant Steps blog is back. I cannot wait for the coming season, and I think it's going to be great. So, again, post your comments, post a video. Let me hear what you guys think. All right? Be good. Peace.